Okay, the weather is crazy down here in good old Mississippi. Now, it's nothing crazy about the fog. That's to be expected in January. The temperature is 65 degrees in January. It's 65 degrees right now. And by 10 o'clock, it's about 7:50 right now. So about 10 o'clock, it's gonna be about 65 to 70 degrees in January. Look at me, man. I got flip-flops on. Short sleeve. Don't know if y'all can see that. Got birds all over the place. Let me move before they start boo-booing. I won't get nothing in my head.
Really? Hey.
I don't know if y'all can see that, but it a gang of birds. I think they're having their annual meeting where they discuss eating worms and bread and stuff.
Everybody, out of all these white people, you shit on a black man's face. Do my face look like a toilet to you? I'm gonna report to the gather. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. Yeah, a bird shit on my face. Okay, so I need to report the situation. I can't. No, board.
I'll be washing 2 vehicles. You've seen them before. It's gonna be a silver or a gray Ford F-150 Platinum. I've watched it several times, made videos about it. I'm going to do it again. And I'll be watching that Stingray again. And both of those cars are in this neighborhood over there across the street. I don't know if y'all can see that. They got some nice landscaping. Look at that. It's pretty nice. Yeah. This is the entrance to my neighborhood here, and that's the entrance to another neighborhood that's across the street. I know everybody looking at me like, what is he doing? I'm making YouTube videos, damn it. That's what I'm doing. That's how close my jobs are to me. Here's my house here. I'm in walking distance to about 65% of my jobs. I'm in walking distance. And it was somewhat planned out that way. Didn't know that it would turn out the way that it did, but I'm happy that it did. I'm lucky. Just what I did is when I first got my flyers, it was my neighborhood, and that neighborhood was the first neighborhood I passed out flyers to, and all it took was 1 or 2 people to call me from that neighborhood. That's all it took. It took it took only 1 person from that neighborhood over there, and then before you know it, no, it took 2. 2 of them called me. 1 called me for a car wash, and 1 called me for some lawn care. And 1 called me for the lawn care like February 2012, and then the other called me for a car wash like that summer 2012. So I ended up the lady that called me for the car wash in that summer, I ended up started doing her yard, soon after I did her car for the first time, and I've been doing her yard ever since. She's actually lived in 2 houses in that same neighborhood over there. She moved into a bigger house, and that's what I've been that's how I've been able to get jobs close to me, because that's why I passed out a lot of my flyers. So that's why I passed out a lot of my flyers in those neighborhoods that were near me for that reason. And luckily my plan worked. So it is what it is. All right, I'm about to go to my storage house and get my water tank. It's about 8:25. Appointment is at 9 o'clock. I got plenty of time. Like I said, it's right across. It's that neighborhood right there. And you know, everything just pretty much works out for me. It just seemed like the stars lined up, like everything was already here for me. I just had to go out there and get it. I mean, that's how I know that this was meant to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing right now, at least. But just to show you how far everything is from me, like, and when I say far, I'm just meaning it's distance, but not far as in like too far like that, but like, I want to say less than a mile down the road from my house is my storage facility. Well, it's not my storage facilities, but it's the storage facility where I keep my equipment. It's the storage facility here where I keep my stuff, and like everything is close. I mean, I don't have to drive far. I have a few accounts that are like 30 miles away or something like that. It's in another city, another town, but I have about 4 accounts there. So when I go there, I make about 200 bucks. About 200, 250 bucks every time I go out there, and I go every other week. You know, during the spring and summer and some of the fall, you know, grass cut season. Like right now, I only go to one of them to clear up the leaves, but here's the storage facility. Got my water tank back here. I just slide it back there. I let my tailgate down and I leaned up against my tailgate using this leverage. Slide it on the back of the truck, and then when I get home to add water in it, I just flip it over. All right, I'm going back home to load the rest of my equipment. At some point, I'm going to reorganize my storage unit. It's a mess. Sometimes I just get so busy, and when I come back from like a long day's work, I just throw stuff in there, like, you know, or if I have something that I don't want it in my house, in my garage, I just throw it in there. And I got so much stuff in there that it's starting to get crowded in there, and some of the stuff, it has to go. Sometimes my clients, you know, have some equipment that's not working or needs to be fixed, and they'll, you know, ask me, do I want it? And I don't know why I take the stuff. Sometimes I think that I can probably, it's the entrepreneur in me. I think that I can fix it and sell it, but I never do. And it just sits there. So, hey, I'll try to sell it. If I can't sell it, I'm throwing it out. So I give myself a date, someday next week. I'm going to go through that stuff and throw it away, and I want to put me a once I build my shelves in my garage at home. I have a small little shelving unit that I bought from Home Depot years ago. That's in my storage closet at home. I'll take that and bring it here. Use it to put things up there, and then everything else that I don't need, I'm throwing it away. And I want to start off this season organized, free of clutter, free of distractions, and free of undesirables. But as you can see, you know, my working area is very close. And it's still foggy, but I'm gonna get started regardless. It'll clear up as I'm working. I scheduled these car washes earlier in the week. Alright, now I'm back home. Actually, I should have bagged in. Let me bag in. I should have bagged in. Right. The fog is cleared up a little bit. Still a little foggy, but it's a big difference. It is 8:57. Supposed to be there at 9. I will be there on time. Just want you guys to see. Actually, I'm not, well, yeah, I'll go through this entrance here. But just to let y'all see how close most of my work is. Still gonna get the job done. Okay, the Stingray is at this house here. The Stingray is here at this house where you have this truck, and he's at home, but he's gonna be the second one. And right here, this house here is where my first appointment is. All right, not that this is a bad thing, but this is the dirtiest I've ever seen her vehicle. And she calls me quite often. I say, out of a year, want to say out of a year, I washed this vehicle probably maybe 20 times. Possibly, yeah. I say about 20 times. And I've been dealing with her for such a long time. That I wash her truck for $50 every time. I also do her yard too, so I give her a real good price because she is very consistent. Off this one client, I probably make anywhere from $3,500 to $4,000 a year off this client, possibly more. She's also recommended me to a lot of people. I've actually gained other consistent clients all off the strength of her. almost done. Spray it off, dry it off, tire wet. And I'm almost done. Done. Let's check out the interior. Here we go.